expect to lose every roll. That way when I win, it's a double win.
Welcome to Adventures, back to Scholars and Skeletons, getting into episode 29 now. I'm going to make the same joke that I made before we did this intro. And that was that our adventurers got a little wrapped up in episode 28.
The last one, so
no, you didn't, because you guys messed it up. Oh, they did. So getting into this episode, things are getting pretty serious, but in order for things to get serious in D&D, you have to have players around the table. So we're about to introduce just who they might be.
Well, I might be Austin, who plays Helm Meadows, a fighter, a level 5, a noble knight. I sell my sword for gold in the most honorable way possible.
And I might be Havok, and I'm just here to play.
You sound so enthused.
I got yelled at for talking last time.
No, you got yelled at for talking over top of me.
When I got and talking over top of me.
I'm Groot.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm here to spread chaos and havoc.
Who am I?
Yes, you do. Who are you?
I don't know. Who am I, guys?
Who are you?
You're a Grimlick.
You're a mass
Grimlick
murderer.
Hillburn.
Yeah?
A lawful good cleric.
Is that your voice for?
What else am I?
You're a killer,
Yeah, you're a murderer.
a cheater, and a fiend.
Yes, a thief. Thief! Vagans!
It's okay, buddy. Everyone murders someone every once in a while.
Also a cheater.
And a baggot.
I'm not a cheater.
Ryan's a cheater.
Yeah, get it right.
Ryan's a cheater. Grimlick is not, but he is a murderer. Both of them.
I'm a winner of Uno.
You are.
You are a winner of
You had
Uno.
an 82% win rate. Check that out in the last episode. That was a lot of fun.
We
but
actually
we're getting
played
into
Uno
this one.
for 15 minutes.
Yeah, for 15 minutes straight on this D&D podcast, we played Uno.
It was a
But we're getting into this one. And would anyone like to recap?
No, because
what
they already
happened
know what
last time?
happened.
We went to the Trent Forest. Trent Forest. We went to Trent's Forest. Because we were looking for Trent himself. Who's a tree ant.
We found him.
Yeah, we found a tree ant because we needed to get the map to the, what was it, the whip?
Yeah.
The whip
Well, you have the whip. You're looking for the whip
on the map.
on the map.
Which we need deciphered by a...
Trent.
I can't say that word.
Treant.
Tree
Treant.
Ant.
Treant.
Hmm?
Truant.
No.
Truancy officer. Okay. Yeah, so we needed it deciphered by a tree ant. Is it okay if I say it that way?
That's fine. Continue.
And so we found him, and he kind of tied us up, and he's like, "You got to pass this trial if you want to."
And then he made a giant tree come to life.
Okay, if you wanted to explain what happened, why don't you just explain it? Huh? Why do you always talk? You're talking over me.
Do you realize that
I don't like it.
the humans were the
I don't
only
like it
nice
one
people?
bit. What?
The humans
What?
were the only nice people.
Huh?
What?
What? The humans killed the
What?
tree ants, not the zombies. That's all I gotta say. Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, we're going to start this off by rolling for initiative.
With
Even me, you know.
Because that's fun. No, not Havok. No, go ahead. Havok was tied up in the last episode because he was
20.
being mean to the tree ant.
Not natural.
10,
I was just trying to save the group.
not natural. Yeah, it was natural.
Helm?
21.
Sit your ass down.
All right. Grimlick, you said you got a 10?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to roll for Milo.
Oh, is he fighting too?
22.
You got an 18.
Oh.
25 with no
Hey.
bonus.
Broken ass NPCs.
I can't wait till we
got
go back to
an
the school and be like, hey, Pip, look at our actual friend.
Big oof.
He named the school after us. We should be nice
I
to
don't
him.
care.
We should. What is it called? I think I wrote it down.
Halicum.
Helikelm. I was getting there.
Yeah, but I know it by heart because it's my college.
What is it called?
Halicum.
Helikelm.
All right. Helm. You're the
All
first
right.
one. You are. Let me set the scene
Yeah.
for all of those people
Yeah.
at home.
What'd you roll? 20.
So
Are we fighting the tree?
That's what he said. He said, "This is your trial."
Oh, I thought there was something
As it
under
came
the
to life,
tree.
and they're like 250 feet
Oh
tall.
God.
yeah. So there is a 25-foot treant who is carrying Havok wrapped in his roots. with everyone behind him, Grimlick, Helm, and Milo, as the 25-foot treant put Havok into the ground. He kneeled down in front of this 250-foot tree, grumbled some ancient language, treant language, and then this 200-foot tree pulled its feet out of the ground and became 250 feet tall. And it's huge. Think of like a beefed up like Lion King tree.
Like the one that Rafiki was in?
Yeah. And you see its arms pull down from the top as it forms these giant. It's basically everything. All its limbs are its own tree in and of itself. And the treant who they were traveling with turned behind and looked behind to the group and said, "This is your trial."
We have to fight it?
So Helm
I don't want to kill this tree, though.
Shrugs his shield off his shoulder and into his arm and straps it up and grabs on like tight. And he's like, "This is my kind of challenge." And he's going to unsheath his sword.
He wants us
You
to
just
kill
Captain
it?
America did there for a second.
And he's going to run at the tree. And I'm going to take a swipe at one of the legs. And that is a 20. And I'm going to tug it out and do a spin, try to get like on the side of it, and then get another swipe in.
Okay, before Helm walks up to the tree, it just kicks him. And he goes,
Nah, it's real slow. The second one was a 24.
Yeah. Well, attacks you have disadvantage.
Okay, so the first one is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, okay, so they have disadvantage because the treant forest was burned down, and there's constantly ash flowing through the air. There's a very thick ground of just straight ash. And so they're having a hard time seeing and breathing, so that's why the attacks are have disadvantage.
Both of them are 20.
Both of them 20.
With
Okay,
disadvantage.
that will hit.
So I will also do a superiority dice to do an extra d8 on my first attack and give the tree disadvantage until the end of my next, or beginning of my next turn.
Okay.
Or no, it doesn't get disadvantage, but all my friends get advantage.
Advantage.
So I'm gonna do.
So will that cancel out? Control ones.
No, it's just you guys have advantage on attacking
Wow, that
the
sucks.
tree, the
I only
avatar.
I only did 13 damage.
13 damage. Wow, that's a lot.
What does
It's
it look like?
not really.
So,
said.
What does it look like? when
I
you
just
kill
don't understand why this guy wants us to kill a tree.
It's our trial.
Yeah, but this is like the only tree
Who knows? It
left.
might not even die if we attack it. We just gotta beat it.
him? It's
Okay.
not even a
Well,
tree.
what if we light it on
It's an
fire?
avatar. It's just a.
Does it have leaves?
Yes.
Okay.
At the very top. But like I said, it's like the Lion King, so a lot of is only it's just like barely at the top. There's barely leaves at the top.
Okay.
It's like a canopy kind of thing. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Havok.
He drops me.
Can you roll to get out?
That's fucking bullshit. What is it? Strength?
Sure, yeah.
No, let's not do strength. Let's do something else. Dex? Acrobatics to fling myself
No,
out?
it's gonna be strength.
Well, 15.
That successfully gets you out.
Okay.
So you shrink in size and you're able to wiggle your way out of.
Can
out
I
of
kick the
trance.
tree as a minor action?
No, that would be a full action.
Okay,
You have
fine.
to hit his armor
So
class.
I'm gonna do fireball on the avatar, and it's a dex saving throw.
Do it high enough up so it doesn't hit me, please.
Yeah, sure.
At its feet.
Okay, so what I have to do something?
Yeah, each creature in a 20-foot radius must make a dex saving throw, or take 8d6 fire damage.
Wait, hold on. What's the distance on this thing?
150.
I do. Wait.
It's a long.
The range is
distance.
150 feet.
So he can shoot it up.
Okay, hold on. Time out. I just realized this. You do know that the treant kneeled 100 yards away from the tree to begin with, right?
But you just let him slice and
You
dice.
didn't tell us that.
Yeah, I didn't know. I forgot that I said that at the end of the last episode.
Cheater.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Also, don't they have disadvantage on attacks?
Yeah, they would have disadvantage on attacks. Well, that's why
I rolled 20.
that's why it just came up during Havok's turn. Is I'm gonna let you do the fireball, but you do have to get closer to the tree.
Okay, fine.
So you have to be like right on, or at least 150.
You're gonna nix my whole turn.
No, you're good.
Okay.
No, like you guys
You
can run up.
magically
I'm just
whipped
saying,
him.
you as your character already said that you wanted to run up to him. So I'm not gonna say it's gonna take you 20 turns to run up to this treant because that would take forever.
It would take me like
But you
5.
But we just
Just 5.
we just give it to you. Okay. So yes, I run up and I do
Yeah.
fireball.
okay? All right. So I have to roll a dex,
Dex
or
saving, and he's got a disadvantage because Austin gave me an advantage.
he was gonna have disadvantage anyways. All right. So he rolled an 8 minus 4, so 4.
Yeah. No. Sit down.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's a giant tree. He has a negative
8
4 to
6.
dexterity.
Count. That's 1. So that's 8.
Wait.
That was an
8,
8. 6.
14, 15, 21, 23, 28,
One more.
32, or 33. 33. Wait, you have 8, right?
Yeah.
That's not a
Oh.
D6.
Sorry, I read it wrong.
Jeez.
68. Okay, let's restart.
He really does not know how to play
5.
D&D.
8, 10,
15, 16,
24.
24, 27,
No, that was 22. That's 25.
25 damage.
'Kay.
And then, sorry, I read it as 68.
By the way, this is gonna hit the middle of him because the spell range is 150 feet,
Yeah.
so he can't point it at the top.
And
of
then I
his.
turn into a
Yeah,
potted plant at the end of my turn.
Okay.
So I mimic the tree.
Damn it. Is it on fire? Is there a chance to get on fire? Spreads around corners, ignites flammable objects.
Okay.
And
All
then
right. So you see the fireball, this giant fireball form, as it hits him as it hits the avatar in the chest, and his chest just explodes with fire as he starts like moving his arms around slowly, but it does look like it hurts him a good amount.
Does it have a mouth?
Which one?
Yes.
Okay.
It does have a mouth. It has eyes and a mouth and a nose. You can see he has a giant, like you can see his giant face.
Okay.
So
Double damage, correct?
I will not just say.
So yeah.
But go ahead, Grimlick.
Oh, it's my turn.
Actually, sorry, it's Milo's turn.
Yeah, sorry about
Cool.
that, guys. I rolled the wrong die.
Okay. You see Milo puts down his bag and he starts digging through it and he's throwing out like gears and stuff like that. He's still far back, and he pulls out this metal object that looks like a rat. And there's a little twist on the back, like a little key on the back to twist it. And he's cranking away at it. He's like, I really hope this works. It's probably not going to do a lot. And he lets it go. And past you guys, you see this little thing scurry as it starts to run up the treant's leg. And then like halfway up the leg, about 25 feet up, you see it explode.
Okay.
Sweet.
Where's my...
Nice job, Milo.
All right. Yeah.
Is it the same leg that I'm attacking or the other one?
We'll say the same one. And can you make
Okay.
me a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. I'm just going to put up my shield and block the shards. Is it, do I have an advantage or disadvantage or whatever?
No, you don't have
13.
anything. Okay, 13. You see this explosion happen at its knee, and you put up your shield and you hear the dinks. Then you hear crackling of wood, and you see this shadow come over you, and you notice that its knee is coming down right on you.
I try to dive out of the way.
You move out of the way. Your ankles get caught at the bottom.
Oh, oh man.
You're gonna take 5 damage.
Okay.
And your legs, your feet are hurt. They feel like they're sprained, both of them. But you were able to get out of there before you were crushed.
It's okay. I can mend your bones.
Yeah, he did it to the lady before he burned her. All right, Grimlick, it's gonna be your turn.
All right. I'm gonna take out my shield, and
Are you going up to the tree? That's what you're doing. Okay.
well, I'm not going up to it as close as them, but I'm gonna stay a little bit behind them.
Okay, so you're back by like where Milo is. He's
Sure.
he's a couple yards out.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really have anything to do.
Warding, healing.
He hurt a
Havok.
little bit. I don't care about Havok. He can die for all I care.
conflict within the party.
I don't know, man. I'll just do my Sacred Flame cantrip.
Okay. All right, and that's a what is it?
Wisdom.
And the tree's on fire, so when does he take damage on his turn?
Does it stay on him?
Yeah, it says it ignites flammable objects. I'm guessing the tree would be a flammable object, so he'd be on fire.
Yeah, I'll say he'll have a chance to like pat it out, kind of thing.
What are you looking
What do I have to beat?
14.
14. Okay. That's a 13. So you will beat him.
What's that one?
3.
3 damage.
3
Nice.
damage. That's my cantrip.
Alrighty.
That's all I'm gonna do.
It's gonna be the treant's turn, and he's not gonna worry about doing anything to you guys. He's worried about getting the fire out that's on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him taking his arms and like patting it at himself, as you see like barks, like giant chunks of bark start flying towards the ground because he's beating it off his chest. We're gonna go back to Helm's turn.
All right, so am I still underneath this thing?
No. You were able to get
Yeah,
out. Your leg
out.
just got caught.
So I'm like kind of like limping.
Yeah.
Because my ankles.
Well, both. Yeah, both your feet, both your ankles.
I mean, am I
Or
able to
sprained.
stand?
Yeah. It hurts just a
It
lot.
hurts a lot. All right. So I'm gonna like be steadying myself with my sword for a second, and I'm gonna pull it out of the ground just enough to get a nice whack at it twice. And
Okay,
get
you're
2
gonna roll
attacks.
with disadvantage.
Yeah, I figured. So that is a 9 for the first.
I guess you had disadvantage to begin with, but
11 for the second.
those are both going to miss.
Okay, so I like fall onto the ground, and I'm in such pain.
Okay. So Helm drops down, kind of catching himself with the sword before he fully hits the ground. Havok, it's gonna be your turn.
Gonna pop a potion of healing.
Okay.
Don't know how I do that.
It's a minor action. You just chug it.
I think it's a D4.
4.
That's it.
It's a D4 plus like 3, something like that.
What's potion of healing?
2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4.
That was close.
1, 4. So 5,
9.
9.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it's
then-
almost your whole health.
I know, right? So I'm back at 15. And then I'm going to do chromatic orb.
Nice. Okay.
Fire, obviously. 19.
Disadvantage.
Natural 1.
Yeah, that's gonna whiff.
Is it gonna whiff, or
It-
I'm not gonna be able to charge it up?
No, it's just gonna whiff.
Okay. Each creature within 30 feet of you take 1d10 necrotic damage.
Holy shit. And
You
how-
regain
like,
hit
how-
points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage dealt.
That's pretty good. What's the radius?
Where is
30
the
feet.
Creature.
Yeah, but that includes you guys.
Creature?
I think so.
If it says creature, I don't know.
Yeah, it's you guys.
He's not 30 feet from me, right? Because he stayed back for his fireball.
No, he was pretty close because he wanted to get it as close to the top as possible.
I just don't know. I just don't know if I hit the tree.
Yeah, you're gonna hit the tree, but you're also gonna
hit me.
Yeah, you're also gonna hit Helm.
I know Grimlick's back, so
Do it.
I don't have.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm.
So
I'm
just me and
thinking is
Helm?
I don't know if.
Me,
'cause they're
Helm,
a
and
couple
tree.
yards back,
Wait, how tall is the tree?
250 feet.
Can you just aim up?
It's necrotic damage.
It's
Oh,
a
And
like
it's
a,
in
it's
like
a
a
circle around.
Sphere
Oh,
of 30
sorry.
feet.
We'll say Grimlick and Milo are okay.
Okay.
So go ahead, and I'll
So
1d10.
The Helm takes
Should we
7.
just run roll for
It's
both,
just
right?
yeah, it's just that d10 hits both
Okay.
of them. So you're gonna gain 14. The Treant and Helm are gonna take 7.
That's a net gain.
I'm sorry, dude. But I'm at full health.
Helm
now.
just feels life getting drained out of him, and he's like, "What the hell?"
You felt so weak before. As you caught yourself, you went to go pull yourself up, and then you drop down because
Wait,
you didn't have
How
any
many minor
strength to
actions
pick
can I
yourself
do
up.
per turn?
1. And that was your
Okay.
drinking the potion was a minor action.
Okay.
All right, Milo's gonna go again. He's like, Grimlick, that seemed to work out pretty well. Let's try that again. And he's like, wait a minute, something's wrong with Helm. And he sees you kind of kneeling over, and he pulls out another one of these mice. Yes, natty 20. And Grimlick, you see him as he pulls out a potion and puts it inside of the rat's back,
Mm-hmm.
and
In his butthole?
and he shakes it up. No, puts it in his back,
Seth, make a note of it.
and you see him shake it and twist the key ring, and he lets it go, and the rat runs it over. And I would imagine that
What's the radius on
you'd
these
drink
rats?
It, far. Or I would
said
imagine you
Jafar?
drink it. I would imagine you drink the potion.
I don't.
This
do,
little-
do I know what to do? It's a mechanical rat. Do I
You-
actually
you
know to
see
drink
the
it?
portion.
It has a little note on it that says "drink me," but Helm can't read it, so he's just like, "What the
No,
fuck
it's
is
a
this?"
little rat, and you can see the bottle,
Oh,
the
it's like
potion
in there.
bottle
Okay.
sitting
Look
on
at its
top.
butthole.
And you look up at Milo, and he kind of waves at you from the distance.
Helm shrugs his shoulders and just drinks it. Are you rolling for the potion?
Yeah. You're gonna gain 10 health.
Sweet.
See,
Back at full.
nothing.
Do I heal my? Does it heal my legs or no?
No, those still hurt a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
So wait, is your
Grimlick.
speed down?
Probably.
Yes.
I'd say it's probably halved.
Okay, so let me think here. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to
Play D&D.
um
Thinking really hard about this cleric business stuff.
No, there was something I wanted to do, but now I can't remember how I was gonna do it. I'm just gonna pull out my crossbow and shoot a crossbow bolt at him.
That's piercing, right?
Yeah. I don't hit him. 2.
Yeah, that is going to fly past him.
That's okay. I'm just warming up.
Okay.
I'll hit him next time.
It comes to the tree and avatar's
You add your
turn.
proficiency to your crossbow attacks too. Just to let you know.
Yeah, well, I
Just
still
'cause you're
didn't hit.
proficient in it.
Yeah.
The tree and avatar is going to go now. And you see him pat out the fire on his chest, which he didn't take fire for last turn. 12. Let me just write this down real quick. All right. So the treant throws his arm to the side, and you see this giant whip form.
Hey, we need that.
And he flings it towards Havok, who threw the fireball at him. Havok, can you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
I can. 19.
Nice. You see this giant whip coming at you, and just like
I
the
grab
good old
it.
days of hopscotch and jump rope, you jump right over it. But this whip is like a foot in diameter, but he is just throwing it around like it's
And I'm
just a
like
normal
dodging.
whip. You do hear him come up, and you see the giant root of the whip come back as he kind of cracks it, and it makes like this sonic boom as it covers across, and all of the ash comes up, and it becomes very hard to see.
Quick question. Who is the Chaos Orb?
Orb of
I
Chaos.
do. I was gonna give it to you, but you healed yourself.
Okay. I wasn't sure who had it.
Well, you don't know this. Well, yeah, you do. You don't know what it does.
That is accurate, yes. Okay, so that's going to be the Avatar's turn. It's going to go back to Helm.
All right. How far away is he at this point? Is he still like kind of next to
He
me?
hasn't moved.
Okay.
He's still kneeling down, though.
So I'm gonna use my one arm and like my knees. I'm gonna crawl towards him, and I'm just running right up against him. I'm just basically gonna get 2 good stabs in with my sword.
Okay, you do notice that that where you're stabbing into toward closer to the ground is opened. Like you can see his the inside his roots his knee, because that's where the rat blew up, and it left like a
Can I get inside of it?
Yeah, so you can that's what you're doing.
No,
so,
can I like crawl inside of it?
I mean, it didn't leave like a
Oh, okay.
a hole that you can just crawl around inside of this tree. That's not how a tree works.
It might be hollow. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna.
He
stab
has a
where the-
heart.
Where the rat cut. or
Yeah, that's fine.
Blew up. Disadvantage still.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
17 for the first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That one will hit
20 for the second.
with disadvantage.
Yeah.
That'll.
I have a +8 to hit.
Those both hit.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to be using D10 for this sword. Whoops. 17 plus 10, 27.
Okay.
27 damage. So I'm gonna like stab twice, and on the second one, instead of just pulling it straight out, I'm gonna pull it to the side out of the knee, and try to just like tear into as much of the tree as I can, pulling it out.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
And then I'm guessing like that'll kind of throw me off balance, and I'll just kind of like fall
Back to the ground. Yeah. Yeah, because you're still drained from the necrotic damage,
Not only that, my ankles are
and your ankles are
crap.
effed up. Havok. It's gonna be
Okay.
your turn, bud.
I'm gonna run up to Helm, and I'm gonna give him a wink. And then I'm
He
gonna
drops the orb of chaos on your head.
Clunk. Helm is knocked out for the rest of the battle.
watch this, and I'm gonna do burning hands.
Are you at full health?
I'm at full health. My ankles are just broken.
I'm gonna
Or
go
hurt.
straight up. Burning hands. It's 15 foot. It's a cone.
Havok, he's gonna attack you, and I'm not gonna be able to move out of the way.
Okay, so 15 feet cone aiming up.
Yeah,
Okay, so you do that, and the flame goes up
he's gotta make a dex.
part of his leg. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that fails because he's not gonna be able to move out of the way.
So take
Yeah, he is a giant
3d6,
treant.
4, 6, 7 damage,
Okay.
and then as a minor action, I'm gonna hand Helm the orb. Touch it.
Havok, what am I
Touch
supposed
no.
to do with that?
Touch no take.
I touch it.
All right, you place your finger on the orb of chaos that once was red and black and now is a pure white. You don't feel anything.
Great. Havok, I don't feel anything. I don't know what you want.
Oh shit, it was supposed to work. I put it back in my bag.
Okay. Is that gonna be your turn?
Yeah.
My
Okay.
ankles still hurt like a bitch.
Because I
yeah.
did my run, I did my minor.
Okay. So it's gonna be Milo's turn. And he will. He's gonna do the same rat, the explosion rat, onto the other leg to try to get him down on the ground. But he will miss. So he winds it up, and the mouse gets halfway and then just dies, and it's just a ticking bomb lands in the middle of the road, or in the middle of the battlefield. All right,
Throw
Grimlick,
it, Grimlick. Throw it.
Oh, the
the rat.
Okay, so I guess I have two questions. Do I notice that his ankles are messed up? Because I'm kind of watching them to make sure they're okay.
Yeah,
They
you can tell that something's wrong with his legs.
Now, if I use like healing word or something, would that heal him or?
I might have to do something more like mending. Because like, I have full health. It's just my
Sure.
ankles are like messed
Well,
up.
then how would I heal that? You know?
Mending.
No, because nothing's broken.
Yeah, but if I have like torn ligaments or like a
Yeah,
sprain,
fair
it
enough.
can heal the sprain.
So I would have to use mending to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, we'll say that. You can do that.
Don't you have to touch me?
Yes. How far away is he from me?
I'd say about like I'm trying to do the math in my head.
That's fine.
Like 20 yards away. You guys stayed back quite a while.
So
And is
50 feet.
And this is
No, 60
is speed in feet or yards?
It's in feet.
feet.
Okay.
It would take like 3 turns to get to me.
How far away am I from the tree?
From the giant tree?
Yeah.
I mean the same because they're literally right next to the knee.
Okay. So then I'm gonna move as far forward as I can.
Okay.
So I still have my shield out.
Yeah. You can dash too, which takes up your entire main action, but you go double your.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
And then I am. I'm gonna use command and try to get the tree to grovel. So I'm just gonna. He has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh.
He will not beat it.
Okay, so then is it next turn? Well, okay, it also depends if the creature understands my language or not.
It does.
Okay.
Ooh.
So.
What if we? What if we have to be? It's understanding the language. What if we have to be nice and make friends with the tree? And that's the trial, and we're failing epically.
Well, you have to roll for initiative immediately. You're kind of forced into
fair
combat,
enough.
so that would be.
But your characters don't know that.
Yeah, but Helm.
Don't metagame here. Come on, guys.
But as Helm, you would think, just attack.
I don't.
That's true.
I don't even know how this works. Does this work immediately?
I would
assume
imagine. Yeah.
No, follow the command its next turn.
Oh.
And it ends its turn immediately after it grovels. So
Okay,
it
so it
grovels
does
on
that.
its
So
its
that's
turn.
like its turn.
Yes.
When it's its turn, that's its action.
Okay, so technically you cast the spell. I don't roll until my turn. That thing happens if I whiff or not.
I think
But in this
you roll
case-
immediately, but it
Well, I mean, it
basically
doesn't-
decides what
yeah,
you're
I know.
doing.
Yeah.
on your
It
next
doesn't
turn.
matter though,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it happened either way.
All right, yeah. So that's my turn.
Okay, so it's gonna be his turn. You see him start to drop to the ground. Havok and Helm, roll me a dexterity saving throw. Helm with disadvantage.
10.
What are we doing? 2.
But he's already on his knee where we are.
Yeah, but his arm and everything is coming down with him.
You could hide in the bark gaps.
Get in the knee.
Yeah, but would he drop his arm right next to his knee?
Yeah.
Or would it be more like out in front?
No, he's bringing it down. Because his other arm has the whip in it.
All right, well, 10 and he'd rolled a 6.
Okay.
Well, isn't it on his turn though?
Yeah, he's falling currently, and he's landing on you guys.
Oh, is it his turn right now?
Yes.
Gosh.
Unfortunately, that's only 13 damage.
That's okay.
But you are underneath a giant tree.
Can I move?
No.
I can't, attack?
No. You are underneath this tree.
Okay.
You are currently being crushed. If you don't make your way out of it somehow, I will continue to roll.
Right. All right, so can I do a strength saving throw to try to get out?
Yes.
This is my turn now?
Yeah.
13.
Your body feels so broken that you can't even lift your arms up to
Thanks.
push this.
Thanks, Grimlick. Appreciate it.
It's not my fault you couldn't get out of the way.
Okay. So that's Helm's turn.
I mean, I have an extra attack. Can I use that for my... and it's an extra saving throw.
No.
All right.
All right,
now that's
Havok.
my turn.
All right. So what can I do? Can
You
I at
can
least
still
wiggle?
you can still cast spells.
Okay. So I'm going to use a sorcery point to
Okay.
extend spell, so a double duration,
Okay.
and I'm going to do enlarge on Helm.
Okay.
So he'll double in size, and his weight will go
Yeah, but
by.
remember when he doubled in size?
He'll go 8 times in weight.
Yeah. But I'm
His
saying he
weapons
got
will get
hurt
an
when
additional.
He got enlarged.
Who? Oh, shit.
Well,
He was like...
he's gonna break out of it. Your weapons get another 1d4 extra damage, and you have an advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, basically you just took
He feeds me a magic mushroom. Yeah.
And I grow a long beard
Oh,
made of
damn.
feathers that remains until you sneeze.
That's
at which
cool.
point feathers explode out from your face.
When do you sneeze?
Whenever I sneeze on the podcast.
That'll probably
enough.
never happen.
Okay. So Helm, you start to grow in size and weight, but you feel the tree pushing back down on you with the same amount of force. You can start to see your body pushing up what you're underneath right now, but you are going to take 5 points of damage.
I don't get to roll. He rolled.
For what?
He had a strength check when he grew it to take damage.
Because he was forcing himself out.
Oh,
Like, he
I
was
thought
trying
that
to
was like
push
to
out.
take damage or not.
No, that's when he grew. Then he did a strength check to see if he can get out.
So the knee is the weak point, yeah.
Well,
you
now
out
it
now?
is.
Now it is, right?
Did
Okay.
he make it out though?
No, you can start to see the light seeping.
It'll just be
like,
easier
underneath.
for me to get out.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, because you have advantage on
Yeah.
strengths and everything.
Excuse me.
So it would have been disadvantage, and then advantage would equal itself out. But now that you can start to see the light, it's like you have double advantage. So it's like. So that was Havok. So Milo's gonna go again. He's like, oh no, they're Grimlick. They're trapped underneath the tree, and we have to try to get them out. Fuck. And he winds up a little spring, and he starts to run over towards you. And he's like, he's messing with this little springy contraption as he's running over. And that's gonna be his turn. So Grimlick.
Is it like crap?
Like a slinky.
No, for cars. Why am I having a
Like
brain
an
fart
air
right
pump?
now? Like a jack. Yeah. It's
Oh.
like a jack. he's gonna put it underneath like.
No, it's quite literally just a tiny little like a box spring
Okay.
kind of thing.
Okay, I am gonna move closer again.
Okay.
I'm still not there though.
Be like
you
10
said-
feet away.
Yeah,
10 feet away.
like I said, you can dash.
No, I'm
then
not.
use a minor action.
Is
A
mending-
dash would be a full action.
Is mending a minor action?
You'd have to look
No,
at it.
yeah,
I
you'd
got
have
it.
to look at the actual spell.
It's not worth it. I'm not gonna dash.
Okay, all right, that's fine. So you're about 10 feet away from underneath where Havok and Helm are.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast my guiding bolt. So that's do I have disadvantage? I might not want to do that.
I have faith in you.
No, I'm not gonna make it.
I don't know. Wait, Austin did something that gave you guys advantage. Does that still?
It was only until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you do it if they have disadvantage.
Right, and I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna hit.
Mending doesn't say whether it's a full or a minor. So I guess it's a full.
You're saying it doesn't say one action on there?
What does it say?
It says instantaneous.
No, there's something. There
Keep
should be
going.
something that
No.
says something
It says
else.
casting time 1 minute, range touch, VSM components, and duration instantaneous.
Well, it takes a whole minute.
Transmutation cantrip. So it's probably a major.
I'm guessing it'd be a major action. If it doesn't say.
Well, I think cantrips are important. I think you can do those during your, like as a.
I don't think so, because then like stuff like burning hands and attacks would be broken, because you could do a minor and
That's
then
true.
do another attack.
That's true. Okay, but it does say that it takes a minute, so you have to be there mending him for a whole minute.
So who's still trapped under?
Yeah, that would be
I
over
know.
the whole fight.
Yeah, I know.
Havok and Helm are both underneath the tree.
Okay, who's more damaged?
Well, I'm probably more damaged, but I still have 33 health. He has 10.
Okay.
But you don't know that.
I'm just gonna fire another
You
bolt
look
at my
pretty
crossbow.
fucked up.
at him,
Okay,
so.
that's fine.
13.
That will miss. Okay, so the bolt whiffs, and the treant's gonna go now, and it's going to stand up.
Thank God.
Can you both make me strength saving throws?
I get advantage.
17.
15.
Okay, so you both feel the pressure of him using his knee to try to stand up, but because you're kind of pushing back against it, you're able to withstand that amount of pressure together, and you're not going to take any damage.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
The treant goes to move with his whip, and you see him kind of locking onto Milo as he swings his whip around. And Milo's going to
Standing
make it.
up's not a major action.
What? No.
What?
He's going to miss again. Milo just barely. Actually, he brings his whip around. The whip hits the little explosion rat that's in the middle of the field and like blows the whip away, so it doesn't have enough momentum anymore to swing back around. All right, so that's going to be the treant's turn. So Helm.
He's back up, completely standing, right?
Yes.
He's not kneeling at all.
Correct.
How far up is that knee?
Like 25 feet. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm only 12 feet tall, so So I'm only double in
You're
height,
only
right?
you're. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I was really confused there for a
I'm
second.
only
Well, how
12
long
feet
is your
tall.
long
Well, you
sword?
can reach 18 feet. How high can you
Does
go?
my
Yeah, what's
That's
your
a good
vertical
point.
does all my equipment and stuff grow with me?
Everything on you grows its size double.
Well, how long is
Oh,
a
you can
long
reach.
sword?
He's trying to
It
reach
doubles
up.
in size.
reach up. And,
Well, I was gonna go
stab
for
him.
that knee.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
damaged.
I
Yeah.
know.
I mean, my longsword doubled in size.
Yeah. I
So-
don't know how long a normal
Well, a
long
long
sword
sword's
is.
usually
Probably like at least 5
up
feet.
to your chest.
5 feet. So 10
So it's
feet
10 feet on top of my 12, and I can jump.
Yeah, you'd hit.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Well,
Sure.
I can't. Whoosh. I'm gonna have disadvantage though because of my ankles.
Yeah.
We have an
Jumping,
advantage
yes.
on mine, so it's balanced.
Why can't jump?
You don't give me advantage on attacks,
Oh.
just saving throws.
Hmm.
All right.
We don't even need to jump. So why would you have disadvantage?
Well, attacking either way, he'd have
Oh, okay.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
Sorry.
12 for the first hit.
That will miss.
21 for the second.
That will hit.
And then I add a d4
Yep.
to my attack. 11, 16 damage.
16.
So I'm going to jump up, and it's on my second attack. So I'm going to jump up and miss. And on my second attack, I'm going to jump in, and I'm going to just stab my sword into his knee that's hurt, and I'm going to be hanging there in the knee with my sword still in it.
Okay, so you're hanging on. Can you roll me an acrobatics check?
What about in athletics?
No.
Because I need the strength to hold on.
Yeah, but this can be considered acrobatics. It's dexterity. You're seeing how long you can hold on to the sword.
No, that's pure strength.
I agree.
Wow, it's a good thing I'm the DM.
Overruled. 3, 4.
Okay, you fall down.
Otherwise
and
it would be
your
11.
your sword is sticking out of his knee.
Okay, well, it goes to normal size, so it slips out.
What's that?
Everything he drops goes back to normal size, so it slips out.
One.
It shrinks back to only 5 feet
Right. When?
when I
Whenever
let
he
go of it.
releases it.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Yeah. Fine. Then the sword drops
And
Roll
into
to
your
falls
side.
on you.
Yeah,
Roll to
but
catch it.
now you're a giant 12-foot boy with a 5
Does it
foot
grow
long
back
sword.
when I grab it?
No, I'm just
Probably
saying.
not.
All right.
Okay.
It's like one of those like
I have my
margarita.
other long sword on me.
All right, Havok, go
It
ahead.
still does the same amount of damage.
It does less.
Okay.
The
Why?
D4.
My
less.
original long sword did a D8. This long sword, the elven long sword.
I'm
is
gonna
D10.
do magic missile,
Okay, that hits automatically.
and I'm gonna do it in the level slot 2, so I get an extra missile.
Okay, so that's 4.
Yes. 5, 3, 4.
17.
Nice.
17 damage.
17
damage.
damage.
And that's my level 2. And then
Double jinx.
everyone takes necrotic damage again.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so everyone except for Milo is gonna take this D10 damage.
Yes. 2. So how many people are getting infected? The tree,
Two,
Helm, and
Grimlick.
Grimlick.
6.
So I get 6 health back.
'Kay.
It's easy. That's a chaotic evil spell right there.
That's cool. I like that. That's sweet. That's like a vampire thing to do. All right, so it's not gonna be Milo's turn.
That is and actually get it.
I know. What?
It's gonna be Milo's turn, and he's going to finish getting to underneath the treant, and he sticks the little spring thing that he was messing with underneath his foot, and he clicks it, and he starts. His little fat body starts to run. He's like, "We better get out of here," and he starts running back.
I look at him and I don't move.
Okay.
I mean, we can't move until our turn, right?
Well, I mean, for in this instance,
Why is he saying to get back?
He put a
because he
spring on his
stuck
foot.
a little spring underneath his foot, and he started running.
I don't understand.
It's probably gonna launch the tree like far away.
Oh.
He's running. Are you running? Yes or no?
No.
Yes. I
Yes.
pick up my sword though.
Okay, so everyone except for Havok runs.
I can't.
Okay, but
I
I'm
limp.
not saying running.
I limp. I limp.
Leave the area.
I limp.
You're leaving the area.
I'm doing
Okay.
whatever he tells me to
So he starts
My
running.
sword looks
he
like a
clicks
short
it,
sword.
do. Yeah.
and within a couple of seconds after running, you see the treant launch a couple feet in the air from the spring, and he's gonna land back down. Havok, can you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
20.
All right, so you will be able to roll out of the way of this
I
giant
don't
tree.
roll. I
It-
just sidestep.
That's
and
not gonna be enough.
Bye.
But okay. All right. So he hits the ground with such force, he creates another crater. When it hits, and I guess if you were that close to the tree, the ground would launch you too. But I'm just going to let that slide for now.
Front flip and land.
Grimlick, it's gonna be your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my my cure wounds on Helm, so you get 8, and then I'm going to use my
Appreciate it.
my healing ward, the one that I just learned on both of you, so you'll get
4.
10 because I had
Nice.
my
Dang, dude.
That's really good.
Max, hell.
And that's instantaneously.
Yes, that is
Not
Not 10 minutes. Okay. So is that going to be your turn?
Yeah.
All right.
You
the
hear
tr-
from a different distance.
Is my ankle better yet?
yeah, it feels better now.
Yes!
You're good.
Thanks, Grimlick.
All right. The
You
treant's
hear that
going
from a distance.
to the treant's going to stand up after getting launched into the air. And he's pissed off. So you see him he drops the whip, the giant whip, and he throws his arms up in the air, and he's going to slam down
At whom?
just the group of you. 3.
Okay. Well, he has disadvantage when he goes to try to hit them, and I'm gonna get an opportunity attack because he's trying to hit them, and they're within 5 feet of me.
Okay. Well then.
Is that 2 opportunity attacks?
And he's
But
still,
he doesn't know that.
Okay. No. I know. Well, I guess in this
I know.
in this case, roll a dexterity saving throw to get out of the.
He also gets an
way.
advantage.
But they get
All of
advantage,
us?
right? Since he is
Sure,
technically
yeah.
giving him disadvantage.
Yeah, that's
then-
And then Helm gets an
I don't,
advantage.
though.
No,
I
yeah, you
don't.
do from mine. You get a saving
'cause I'm still
advantage on
enlarged.
saving throw.
15.
Okay, so everyone has advantage,
18.
including
Screw
Milo.
that tree.
Okay, what did you get?
15.
15,
18.
18, and Milo got a 16.
And
So
I get
he,
opportunity.
yeah,
attack.
so he smacks down onto the ground, creates a smaller little crater in the ground, and that's when you'd have your
I'm
opportunity
gonna
attack.
jump onto the arm and I'm gonna stab down with my elven longsword, which looks like a little knife in my hand.
Okay.
It looks like a short sword. Ooh. Do I get advantage on attacks?
No.
No.
14.
Will not hit.
Dang it. So like glances off of it.
Well, it's like the sword's too small for your hands, and so it kind of just like falls out. You don't know how to handle it now. It's like the weight balance.
I still
is
pick it
off
back
now.
up. I still have it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Wait. Okay, yeah. That's its
Havok.
turn.
No,
No.
that was his opportunity.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that was your
Opportunity
opportunity. Okay, so yeah, so it's gonna be.
So wait, his like arms are on the ground. Can I like run up his arms?
with an athletics check.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up his arms and then do 2
Acrobatics.
attacks. No. 19.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and I'm gonna take 2 good swings at his upper arms.
You always get 2 hits.
Yeah, I have an extra
Oh,
attack
that's
now.
cool.
23 and 26.
Damage or just.
No, it's a hit.
I was gonna say. Okay. Those
Even
both will hit.
though my longsword isn't large, I still get an extra attack or extra bonus to damage, right?
It just says your weapons will have a
Okay.
1d4 extra damage.
So the first hit does 16.
I don't know if you guys want to yell at us. Go ahead. But
Plus 15, so 31 damage.
Yikes.
Wow.
Okay.
Can I like chop off the one arm with 31 damage?
Sure.
So I just like hack into the one arm until it like just cleaves off.
Okay. All right. So that's gonna be Helm's turn. Havok.
I'm gonna pick up the whip.
You can't. It's
Are
too
you
big.
sure?
I don't think it's a whip. I attacked the right one, so his left one.
Okay. You could have just said his left arm or something. That would have been okay. All right. That's
Can you
fine.
tell me I can't pick up that whip?
You cannot.
It's a giant branch,
How? Yeah, it's
probably like 100 feet long.
fine.
Are you pretty close to full health?
Yeah, I'm like 2 away.
Oh, okay.
And I have second wind if I need it.
Yeah.
It's 1d10 plus 5.
I'm just gonna have to go back to the basics and do shocking grasp.
Okay.
Back in the old days, so that's an 11.
For it to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Does it hit or just doesn't charge up?
It just doesn't.
Do we have
hit.
advantage?
No, not right now.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I I gotta do. It's the polymorph one. So I gotta do a saving throw. What is that? Dex. Or Constitution? No,
Constitution.
8.
So you turn into a sheep.
Bad.
When does
All
he
right,
turn
so
back?
Havok's out.
How long is he like
minute.
that? A minute.
Yeah.
For the rest of the battle.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna be Milo's turn now. Where is Milo? He's with you guys. So he
So
just
what does it
dodged
do
out of
about
the way.
combat? Do I just?
You still headbutt, right?
You still have like a turn, but you just can't do much.
It'd be natural damage, whatever it is, like when you hit with your
I think it's a
fists.
D4.
Yeah.
No, it's melee attack is your strength is 1 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
So 1. Okay, with a 1.
Man. Man.
He starts eating the leaves off the branch.
Okay. So Milo's gonna go, and what does Milo want to do?
What does he want to do?
He's right next to the arms that slam down.
One of which is detached.
Yes. Oh, I know what I want to do. And he pulls out this little spider, and he winds up the spider, and he lets it go, and it's going to start to spin a web around his arms to try to keep his arms together. Natty 20. Okay, so it spins a web around the arms of the treant, and he can't separate them because there's like this thick webbing around it. All right, Grimlick.
Yeah. There's not really much I can do right now, so I'm just gonna shoot another crossbow bolt.
Okay.
And I still have disadvantage, correct?
This is just like episode 1.
Just disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 10.
That will miss again.
Yeah.
Okay. So the treant's going to go now, and because his hands are tied up and he can't do anything else with it, he's going to try to slam on the ground.
His whole body?
No, just like his arms,
Oh.
his entire arm. So you are going to have to make an
I'm on
acrobatics,
top of his arms, yeah.
to stay on. And then everyone else is going to have to make another dexterity saving throw.
You and me.
Oh, not you. Not Havok, because you're closer to the feet.
Fuck.
Natty 20. It's a 21.
14.
14? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Milo didn't make it out of the way either. So you both are going to take 13 damage.
Okay.
As he slams down.
So I'm going to just
creates
reach
a
down. I'm going to
crater.
grab onto some of the webbing as
Okay.
he like brings it up and slams down, and I'm still holding on.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Who's that? That was Treant's turn. So
Yeah,
Helm.
me. All right. So I'm going to jump over to the other arm,
Okay.
and I'm going to go for another double attack.
It really sucks that like we don't use our armor class anymore. It's just all saving throws.
Well, a lot of these attacks, like of their attacks, are saving
20 and
throws.
21.
Yeah.
Okay, those both will hit. And that's why it's important when you level up to level up the things that like.
24 damage.
That
And
one.
then-
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to use my action surge so I get another 2 attacks.
You got an advantage.
No, I don't got an advantage.
Yeah, you do on me. Or no, not attacks.
No, not attacks. So I missed the first hit, and then the second one hit with 19.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my superiority dice again.
Jesus.
So I need this.
I
and
get
this,
another
and
attack.
this. No, but they're going to have advantage until my next turn.
could have 6 attacks? No way.
So it's 16, 19, another 24 damage. And can I say with 48 damage that I cut off his second arm? That's what I'm going to do, is trying to cut off his arm.
I guess his one arm was already cut off.
Yeah. And I did that with 30 something.
Yeah.
I just did 48.
Sure.
So I just kept like literally like a lumberjack just slashing into his last remaining arm and just cut it off. And then after it cuts off, I just like shield and sword at my side, just like staring up at him, like, come at me, bro. With like
You're
my,
like on an
my
angle.
cloak, my cloak like flowing in the wind.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Havok.
Can I run up his body and pierce my horn into his eye for 1 damage?
Horn? Are you a goat or are you a sheep?
He's a goat.
A sheep
Or
with
he's
a
a
goat
sheep.
horn.
Just
Um,
one. Just one.
Well, number one, there's no way to run up him anymore.
So is he like on his belly or what?
No, he's still standing, but he
Okay.
was slamming his arms
Oh,
into the
okay.
ground, but he doesn't have arms anymore. And
He fell
then
100
and then you don't have horns, so you would.
Fine.
So
I'm going to run up to the group
okay.
and I'm just gonna stand there
Okay.
in front of everyone,
Very nice.
like facing them.
He starts looking at the ash.
Ew.
Yeah, I guess I'll eat some ash.
Oh,
Nice.
Havok, that's disgusting. Ugh.
And for my major action, I'll headbutt Milo for 1 damage.
Okay, you knock him out.
No!
I was running out of things to do with him anyways.
I mean,
Okay.
The last thing he sees is keep running at full force at his face.
After eating ash, oh Havok, goosh.
Yeah, sure.
And I grab his
Milo
bag
gets
with my
knocked
mouth.
out.
he can do something more than once. I mean, Helm only does the same thing every turn.
Yeah, but I just feel like that's not on
For a
flavor.
minor action, I will grab his bag with my mouth.
Okay. Grimlick.
Oh, so he's actually knocked out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have advantage.
It's funny
now,
just
correct?
picturing
So that
what
just means
Liam
regular.
said, him just running full force at his face.
So since we have advantage, it's like just a normal attack.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to cast Guiding Strike, range spell attack.
Okay.
11.
Advantage.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
no,
no, you have
advantage
disadvantage.
and disadvantage.
Yeah,
Okay,
so that will miss.
so I miss.
Okay.
You hit
Alright.
one, dude.
The treant's
give it
gonna
time.
go again. What'd you say?
He was just
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying something.
giving him
Um,
some encouraging advice. Encouraging
Inspiration. Do you have
Seth
any
turned into a
inspiration?
bard. The treant is upset that his arms are now gone,
Body slam.
and he looks towards one of the stumps, and you see a very tiny stump grow legs and rise out of the ground.
What?
And he starts running towards you. And it's going to attempt to do exactly what Havok did, and that is headbutt the Grimlick.
Why Grimlick? Grimlick hasn't done anything.
He misses, and like imagine like the stump of a tree with like the flat top, but he has like little tree legs. And he ran, he went to go headbutt, but he flips completely over, and now his legs are like kicking up in the air because he missed. Okay, that's the treant's turn.
And then I water.
Grimlick just lights a torch and throws it on it. Whoosh.
Okay, Helm, it's gonna be your
You
turn.
hear
Aw,
it's a mandrake.
that's so sad.
like that's canon, right? Can we say that?
Yeah, we
happens?
can say
Okay.
that. We can say that's canon. Okay, Helm, it's gonna be your turn.
Oh man! All right, so it's gonna be harder to get up to this guy. I gotta like run up to his feet. No, I'm just
You're
gonna
still on his arms, or are you on
I
the
cut
cut
off his arms.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the cut off arms. I'm gonna sheath my sword, take out my bow, and take a shot.
Disadvantage.
12.
We have an advantage.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, not attacks. Why do I keep thinking tags?
Shut up.
I keep thinking attacks.
It's only 12.
Only 12 damage. Okay.
No, only.
Oh, okay.
I only rolled the 12.
You only rolled a 12. Okay, that will miss.
Oh, but I have an extra attack, so I can just fire another bolt.
Yay.
21.
Okay, that will hit.
30 damage with the bow.
I'd be very
I'm
upset.
still large, so I add this.
Yep, add your d4.
7 damage.
Okay.
Dang it, I should have lit the bolt on fire.
Havok.
Shot it.
Can I wind up a tinker toy in his bag as a sheep with my mouth?
No. You're holding his bag in his mouth.
Okay. So I'm gonna headbutt the tree that's like upside down for 1 damage.
And knock it right side up.
Okay. I think it's currently canon that's on fire too.
Okay, fine. Never mind. I'm gonna headbutt the leg of the tree
Okay.
with the bag in my mouth.
Okay.
1 damage right down.
Roll for damn. Roll the hit.
Do I have to roll
Disadvantage too.
disadvantage?
So that's 11.
19. So 11.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't do anything.
All right, so I miss. I just head down. I went in between the legs.
You kept running. Okay. All right.
And catches on fire,
Milo's
can't
still
he?
knocked out. Grimlick.
Yeah, I'm going to
Do you wake him up? Is he close to Grimlick?
Yeah, he's right next to Grimlick.
Can I just wake him up?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'll just
Grimlick like kicks some ash on him.
I'll give him a little nudge, and I'll say, "Wake up, sleepyhead."
What's that terrible noise? And he wipes the ash out of his eyes, and he sees this treant with the legs in the air, kicking and screaming. He's like, "By the gods, what happened?"
Tinker up some more bombs.
Okay.
Straight to business.
Is it gonna be your turn, Grimlick?
Come on, throw an attack.
Wow.
You're gonna get this one.
Shoot
Really?
the crossbow. Yeah, I got faith.
Yeah, I'll shoot the crossbow.
Okay.
I'm at disadvantage.
Yeah.
D&D gods grant us this boon.
I don't hit.
Okay, you shoot, and you whiff it again. The treant's gonna go, and you
How many
see
bolts? I was like 4.
another one of the little stumps come to life, and he pops out of the ground and he starts running. And this time he's going to run after Helm.
Not the sheep.
That's a 2. So he misses. He does
So-
the same thing.
When he like runs at me and I like see him out of the corner of my eye, I turn around and I like just nudge him with my shield off to the side and he flips
And
over
then
the
Helm
arms.
lights a torch and lights him on fire.
And he drops another flame on him. Okay, Helm.
All right. So I mean, I'm guessing the tree's still pretty far ahead, like far away from me. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take out another 2 bolts, and I'm gonna use this for my disadvantage. I'm gonna fire 2 attacks at him. 15,
That will miss.
and the second bolt is a 14.
That will also miss. So you whiff 2 bolts. Make sure you're keeping
I am.
note of your bolts.
I have
Yeah,
16.
Okay, good. Havok.
I have 9.
Actually, arrow.
How many times have we gone around the table? 3. So that's you're at 18 minutes or 18.
Yeah.
Seconds.
18 minutes.
18 seconds.
Yeah.
Total.
You've
the
been a
whole
sheep.
We're a
combat?
third
You-
of the way there.
Okay, I'm just making sure because you have 2 minutes. You're large.
No,
Okay,
18
I have,
seconds since
I
you
have
turned
plenty.
into a sheep.
I have plenty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have-
since
yeah.
you turned into a sheep, it's probably been about a minute.
Okay, so you're halfway through your enlarge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
I'm just gonna turn around, do 180, and head back the back of his foot, back of his leg. Calf,
Okay,
or
go
like
ahead.
His heel.
Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
No, I do not. So I go back
Okay,
underneath the legs.
Milo's like,
Oh man.
yeah, okay, I'll start. I'll make another one. I think I only have like 1 left. And he winds his last.
Oh, he
bomb
doesn't have his
right up.
bag. I have his bag.
No!
Oh man. It's a sheep running around the battlefield with a bag in its mouth.
I would make more bomb rats. But that sheep has my bag. I can't do anything. All my tinkering stuff is in there.
I start shaking it around.
Everything starts falling out.
Havok's so stupid.
And he falls on the floor and he starts like pouting and slamming the ash. Alright, Grimlick.
Who all is next to the tree?
Tree. Just Havok.
Okay, I'm gonna command it to grovel against a wisdom saving.
That's a 9.
All right, he grovels on his next turn.
Okay,
which
so
is
it's his
now.
turn, so he's
Yeah.
gonna fall. So roll dexterity with
6. What?
with disadvantage because you're a sheep.
I'm faster.
Faster. I don't know.
Liam, what do you
Technically-
think?
Technically, with being a sheep, you have sheep stats. So you have to
Yeah.
look up all the stats of a sheep, which I'm pretty sure is not plus 4 dexterity.
Just look up like D&D 5e sheep.
D&D sheep.
He polymorphs, so he has the same health
Dex?
As soon as he
as
gets
soon as
hit,
he gets hit. Yeah.
Dex is what we're looking at?
Yeah.
Plus 0.
what's the strength?
Plus 1.
Oh, so I get a 2 instead of. So yeah.
No, it's still plus 1.
You haven't done any
You haven't
damage
hit
yet,
it.
though. Okay, so wait. So what'd you roll? Plus 0.
A 12, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh,
it's
wait. Sure-footed. The sheep has advantage on strength and dexterity saving throws made against effects that would knock it prone.
what the fuck?
Yeah, but he has disadvantage, so he only gets to roll once instead of twice.
Oh, okay. So it's still.
12. Sure.
But it doesn't do any
Wait,
damage.
wait, wait. No, it's a saving throw. He
You
didn't have disadvantage
Oh,
on that.
okay.
Not on
Yeah,
saving
saving
throws.
advantage.
Oh.
Only on attacks.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah, you reroll.
No.
Nope.
12.
Okay, you still. Okay, the treant is
You don't
going
take any
to
damage, you just
grovel.
do it.
Yes, he is.
Ah! That's you hear. No, you hear Havok yell. 'Cause I
If
turned
he
back.
like grovels, will he be falling down on Helm? Just kind of like
If you're in front of him, yeah.
because I'm in his
Okay.
on his
Then
arms.
yes. Yeah.
So dexterity.
Yeah.
You do have an advantage on saving throws.
Nice, 19.
Okay, you will dodge out of
Not
the way.
attack. It's saving.
All right, Havok, you're gonna take 15 points of damage.
So I'm gonna
Wait,
jump.
no,
I'm gonna jump and roll.
I was the sheep, so I don't lose.
Yeah, he doesn't lose health. He
I
just
just
turns
turned
back
back.
into Havok.
Oh, so you're underneath the treant.
But
The
now I
sheep
got-
technically takes the damage, and then he polymorphs
Okay.
back.
That sheep's fucking dead.
But now
You're
I have
welcome.
another bag of Tinker Toys.
Okay.
I thought you dumped it all out.
it's gonna be Helm's turn.
That's canon.
Alright, so I ducked and rolled, and his head's like on the ground now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna
Yes.
go
You
back.
face
I'm gonna
palm.
go and hack at him again.
God.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
by the
I
way,
don't have advantage.
you do
I
not
don't
have
advantage. So that's 13 for the first attack. Ooh, 11 for the second.
Those are both gonna miss.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
That's
so
it
it's
for
gonna
me.
be Havok's turn then.
Okay, what's in his bag?
You don't know because you're underneath a tree currently.
I can't like.
roll strength saving throw.
Well, you said I can cast spells underneath here.
You can cast spells. Yeah.
What do I got left?
Would it be a bad idea to climb on his head?
I mean, I was just swinging at his head.
Yeah, but like if I climb on his head, do you think
I don't
that'd
think
be
he
a
can
bad
really
idea?
do anything because
He doesn't have arms
he
anymore.
doesn't have arms. So it's not like he can try to knock you off.
I'm just gonna
unless he,
do
like, shakes or
magic missile
falls.
on my first
Well, I
level
could just
slot.
have free blows at his head.
Mhm.
So what is that? 3, right?
And then when he falls, am I falling out 250 feet?
Yeah.
10 damage
Worth it.
of magic missiles coming out of my
I
mouth.
think it's like a D6 per 10 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
And then-
that's instant death right there.
So yeah, you can help on his
No,
head.
it could be only 25 damage.
25 ones. Yeah. Well, I have 23 left, so
So it would be instant death.
And then I have to roll a d10. Your age changes by the number of years, equal to the roll. If roll is
Oh,
odds,
Havok might just die.
why from old age?
Goblins only live
like-
until like 30 something.
He's already 30.
And he's already
So
30.
odd is younger, and even is older.
By how much? By the number?
By the number.
By the number.
Oh my god.
I go down 5 years.
So you're 25.
25. I feel-
Prime age.
You're like a middle-aged goblin. You now have like one of those cul-de-sacs. You have like hair on the side, but none at the top.
I wanted to be younger.
Slightly.
There
you
you
have like
go.
a peppered look on the side, the salt and pepper look on the side.
So he's not as disgusting looking.
Well, he's still disgusting.
I mean, I'm
looking.
5
He's
years
just
old.
not
Disgusting.
as old and
Disgusting.
disgusting.
I'm 5 years older than what I am like actually.
Okay.
You'd be like 2 years old.
What?
I want you to be like.
I know. I want to be like
That'd
little
be
tiny,
terrible. That I would not want to deal with that.
a little young, like.
All right.
teenage, really, like-
Milo doesn't have anything to do, so Grimlick.
He's still crying.
Well,
He doesn't. He can't do anything.
so wait,
Leave
is
him alone.
so is putting my crossbow
Mein healer.
away and taking out my mace? What is that?
That's
Minor
nothing.
action.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that and just go and kind of bash his head.
Okay.
Give
Go
him
for
a, give him the boop.
Get up in. Get up on in there.
Boop the snoop.
Okay, so
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Attacks.
13.
Plus anything?
I already plussed it.
Oh, okay.
16. So 13.
Yeah, 13. So you are gonna miss.
Yep.
It's the Treen's turn, so he's
Do you have
gonna
inspiration?
stand
Yeah.
up.
I don't want to use inspiration for this.
Roll strength saving throw, please, Havok.
12.
Okay.
But I'm young. Advantage.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
He only has 23 health.
What are you doing? Why are you
Said
still
tw-
rolling?
You said 23 health. You're gonna take 25 damage.
Oh, thank God. He doesn't just instantly
I rolled a 12. I was like, holy shit, because it was a 7, then a 12.
You said 25.
Yeah. That's So what do you got? Negative what?
2.
Helm.
Do we hear anything from Havok?
You hear all
Silence.
the Tinker toys break.
All the rats explode. No, he said he emptied the bag.
Yeah.
Oh,
He had one
Yeah.
rat.
Yeah, he had 1 rat left.
Okay.
Plus, you have to wind it up in order for it to activate. So
So it just breaks.
yeah, Helm.
All right.
And his inhaler breaks.
The treant is currently standing up, or is.
You know the
standing
sidewall breaks.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, you're
Can I
welcome.
run over to Havok and stabilize him so he doesn't have to do death saves? So he's not dying, basically.
My arm's bent this way. This arm's bent this way. Just laying there.
I'm
Yes.
proficient in medicine. And survival.
Why are you looking at me?
Do I want that to happen though?
Well, Helm's gonna do it because he can.
It's something that Helm would do. He'd run over to Havok and try to help him.
No, I'm trying to
If he
figure
sees
out
him
if
laying on
Havok-
the ground.
I guess he's like by his.
At least have him roll for it.
He's gotta
Yeah,
be.
I'll say-
He's gotta be like 30
I'll say-
feet
I'll say
away.
You can, but you are gonna have to. You're not out of combat, so you can't instantly stabilize him. You're gonna have to roll a medicine check.
Right. That's what I want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Polymorph gives him the hit points of that creature.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
once
they-
once
it
that
killed-
creature.
It killed the sheep and
Yeah.
then turned back into Havok
Exactly.
before.
Yeah. So go ahead and.
Yeah, I'm gonna run
roll
up to Havok and I'm
medicine.
gonna attempt to stabilize him. I don't know how.
Are you
exactly.
watching on Twitch with the delay?
Oh, that is a 19.
We're not live streaming.
5 minutes.
19
We're
medicine.
done.
Yeah. Okay, so you're able to stabilize him.
Oh.
Okay, so you're at 0, and you're not. You don't have to do death saves.
Am I
Damn
knocked
it.
out though?
You're still knocked out, but you're not dying.
All right, Grimlick, it's gonna be your turn.
And I'm like over top of him in case anything happens.
He throws up and chokes on his throat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and use Cure
I have him
Wounds
on
on.
the side. I'm proficient in medicine. I know what to do.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Havok. 14.
It's almost full health.
Oh my God, die already!
That's what you get for having a cleric on our party. In our
I
party.
stretch and I don't have to crack my back anymore.
You're only 5 years younger.
You look a little younger.
I feel great.
My healing does wonders.
Thank you, Grimlick. I feel amazing.
Alright, you all are very close to his legs, so he's gonna stomp down on you to make a dexterity saving
I
throw.
hold my shield up.
You get advantage.
Ah, shit.
I have 10.
I got 12.
Wait, they get advantage because he's trying to attack them, and I'm 5 feet away from them.
That's still a thing?
Yeah, it's permanent.
18,
It's my
baby.
shield.
Nuts. Big
Don't
nuts.
worry, I did not pass it. So I like protected them. I like put my shield up.
So he put
and
his
he, like,
shield up.
stomped down on me, and I protected you guys just enough for you to get out of the way.
What is it?
I still get an opportunity attack.
Not if you're knocked out.
You do know what my health is, right?
What is it?
49.
Damn it. You take 33 damage.
Oh.
Alright, so I am at 16.
Thanks, Helm.
I am like so strong that I'm like, he brought me to my knees, but I'm still holding his foot up.
Yeah, but your arm's like broken.
I just have a little bit of
Yeah,
healing
like the
left.
shield like came down onto my body. I'm like holding him up with like my whole body. But with my opportunity attack, I'm gonna take him with my free hand and shove my sword up into his foot.
Okay.
16.
With disadvantage.
I have advantage.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that'll hit.
It's because he's still big.
16.
Okay.
Okay.
What does it look like when you kill him?
Seriously? Okay. I don't know. That's kind of anticlimactic. I just.
But he's
I
dead?
stabbed his foot.
Well, he's not dead.
Oh, okay,
But,
sure.
yeah.
The trial.
Sure.
You're not killing him, I should say.
KO.
Okay, but that's like the end of.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the end of the trial.
Finish.
So I don't know. I guess I like stab up into his foot, and I feel him like starting to fall backwards. So I like shove him off with my sword, and I pull it out, and like just a whole bunch of like tree sap just like comes out with my sword, and he just falls back onto
Okay,
his
that's
back.
when the regular sized treant gets up and rushes over. He's like, "Stop the trial!" And
No.
the
chromatic orb.
Oh my god!
and the avatar falls to the ground.
Did we win?
You passed the trial, yes.
Helm
And
just sheaths his sword like.
No.
part of the you see when he started to fall back, I guess the people outside and not underneath him, so Havok, Grimlick, and Milo, see this little wound up piece fall out of his chest as he hits the ground, and it's laying in front of you.
I run and grab it.
Okay.
You have both of the magical artifacts.
Havok, you notice that this is a very short whip.
I crack it.
Okay, it doesn't make a cracking noise when you fling it forward. And the treant runs up to the head of the avatar, and you can hear him mumbling a couple words.
Mm-hmm.
And the treant gets up, and he kneels down, and he presses his stumps up to his severed arms as he connects it, and you see the wood connect itself to the severed arms. And he lifts his arms back up, and he easily just pulls apart the webs, and then walks over to where he came out of the ground at, and kind of like settles back in, and it just looks like a normal giant 200-foot tree again.
Helm's gonna like throw the shield back over his shoulder. He's gonna walk up to the treant. He's gonna be like, "Is it okay? Like, I feel bad that I cut off its arms and everything."
That was the trial.
All right. Well, I told you we would get it.
Okay.
I told you we'd do anything you could throw at us.
Okay. So
Very
Havok, you're
cocky
picking up
bastard.
the. I
yeah.
should back this up a little bit because I do have something happening. So you go to pick up the whip, Havok. Yes. Okay. As soon as you go to pick up the whip, you hear what sounds like an arrow pass over your head.
Okay.
As you grab it, and I would imagine you guys look over to where the shot.
Yes.
No, you look over, and you see two beefed up dudes. Helm, who you recognize as a couple of the guys from the Blood Bowl incident, and Grimlick. In between them, holding a crossbow, you see Rorkshi. He's like,
He was my best friend in the Brotherhood. Oh, well, I'm not saying that in character. I thought you. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
yes, I just completely blanked on how to do an accent for that. Oh,
Does he say something? 'Cause
Yes.
Helm was about to say something.
yes.
Well, name's Roxy.
This is really embarrassing.
Sounds
Now
like
I don't
Pip.
want to work my way back into a Scottish accent. He says,
Performance anxiety.
"Hello again, brother." And that's what we'll end the
Yeah,
episode.
I figured.
All right, well, guys, hope you enjoyed that episode as much as we did. If you did, go ahead. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell so you know whenever we post new videos online. Go to the comment section, tell us what you liked, didn't like, and what you want to see in the future.
Yeah.
Also, go and check us out on our other podcasting sites. That's iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, and Podbean. Download us on all of those and subscribe. Also, if you're into Magic the Gathering, we do have a Magic the Gathering podcast on YouTube and Spotify called Tapped Into Magic. So go and check us out there and subscribe there as well. We talk exclusively about Commander in a new format called Oathbreaker. So again, if you're into Magic, go ahead and check us out there.
If you're a loser.
Whoa!
Shut your mouth. But anyways, thank you guys. Till next time. Peace.
See ya.
Great art at a reasonable price can be hard to find, so we have you covered. Dungeons & Dragons themed art presented by Scholars and Skeletons can be found on Spreadshirt. Shop through multiple designs, with more soon to be added. Pick up your own original art piece on over 100 pieces of apparel and accessories, including shirts, aprons, phone cases, mugs, and hats at shop.spreadshirt.com/scholars and skeletons, no spaces, or click on the link in the description.